So you're verifying your Google My Business listing. And at first, it seems pretty simple and straightforward. You get clear instructions from Google. You verify your listing as you're going through the process. But after you start the process, you see that there's so much more to it. So many people don't verify their listing all the way through. The GMB verification postcard will get lost, or it just doesn't arrive. And this happens more often than you can imagine. And in this video, I'm going to show you every possible way of verifying your listing. I'm going to show you all the hidden pitfalls that you might face in the process, and I'll show you the best ways to convert your GMB listing into a lead generation tool for your business. Hey everyone, I'm Richard Cruz. My agency tests and develops cutting-edge Google Ads strategy every day. And in these videos, we share with you the best tips and strategies to help you see better results with your Google Ads campaigns. But before we get started, hey, click on that subscription button if you want to be alerted of more new free Google Ads tips and digital marketing tips just like this. So why do this GMB verification? Why is it so important? Before I go into the 7 methods that I want you to know, just want to give you a few quick tips. See, 3 things that you need to know. Number 1 is that GMB signals, they like location, proximity, categories, keywords, those items, those make up 28% of all the ranking factors in the local path or the Maps listing. So if you have a GMB listing that's properly optimized, your chances of appearing in that local pack are way higher. Second reason is that you can't manage your business information in search and maps and other Google properties unless you first complete your GMB verification. Google has to confirm the physical location of your business. They have to check whether you're authorized to own a listing. Then you can make changes to your business information across Google Insights. You can upload new photos. You can publish posts. You can respond to customer reviews. All those things that are important in managing and marketing your business will all come as part of that process. So let me give you one cool thing here too, and it's the third option, and it's one of my favorites, and it's really probably the most important as far as lead generation is concerned. That's the reason why you want to be doing it. And your best and your biggest source of leads is going to be Google Ads, because it's unlimited. It used to be all about SEO and being ranked and trying to get all these different variations of just perfect so that you can get as much exposure. And SEO is good, don't get me wrong, but the reach is always going to be limited. With Google Ads, you can get a front of the line pass, just like at Disneyland. You jump right to the front, and so you get a much bigger area. You get more keywords that you can just jump right to the top with. Take a look at this Maps listing example right here. This is typically your Maps listing that Google has always had, the 3-pack. But now what they did is they extended the ads category to inject you inside of this Maps listing. This is prime real estate, folks. This is so important, and you really want to be there. And so that's a big driving factor that when you have this all set up, make sure that you're doing your optimizing, you're doing your Google posts, you're doing all your marketing, but don't forget about Google Ads. It's going to be your real big money maker because it's unlimited. So let's talk about 7 ways to do your GMB verification. After registering or claiming a business, you're going to be offered to choose a GMB verification method, like this right here. Although you can only see 3 verification options here in the screenshot, there's more options that are available to you after you've created the listing. So some of these are starting with mail. This is the most common way GMB verifications are done. It lets Google know exactly where the business is located and that it does in fact exist. You'll have a GMB verification postcard sent, and the usual time to receive it is, I'd say about 5 days or so. Google will not send verification letters to P.O. boxes though, okay? After you fill in your business address and name, you'll see a pop-up saying that your postcard is on its way. Once you have that postcard with the 5-digit verification code, you go back in and log into Google My Business, and you select the business that you want to verify, and then there'll be a button that says Verify Now. Enter the code that you get from Google in that field. Sometimes the postcard, it doesn't arrive, or the code just fails. Hey, that happens. It happens more often than not. And if you have either one of those issues, you just go in and you request a new code. You're still going to have to wait the typical 5 days, but you go ahead and just make that request, get it, and then you can complete the process again. A second GMB verification method is a phone option. Some businesses may want to verify their GMB listing by phone, but this option isn't available to everybody from the get-go. If Google can find enough indexed information about you, they may pop up that option as you verify your business, and they'll let you do it right over the phone. If it's an option, take advantage of it because it only takes a few minutes. You're done. No need to wait around for a GMB verification postcard. So you'll have two options. You can opt for getting an automated phone call where you'll hear a recording giving you a number, or you have a text message that's sent to your phone. And once you get that 5-digit code, either of those ways, you're able to just jump in and get that verified. The GMB community forum has a lot of stories about scammers pretending that they work at Google. And there's a Google guide, I'll give you down below in the comment section on how to identify suspicious calls. You'll want to know that if Google calls you, they will never, ever ask you for passwords, for personal information, nor will they ask you what that verification code was. They'll never charge you for any GMB listing services. They're totally free. And they will never offer to optimize or improve your GMB listing. So during the call, you'll hear your code, you write it down so that you can enter it in the GMB verification field. Option number 3 is another possible option for you, which is email. And you may or may not get this option, this verify by email, when you start the verification process. Before clicking verify now, make sure that the email displayed on the verification screen is correct, that you can actually log in to that email. After that, you open your inbox, you'll see an email from Google My Business. It'll have a verification code and a link to the GMB page where you can activate it. Method number 4 is called instant verification. Instant verification is a really great option, but a lot of business owners fail to take advantage of it. If your site is already verified in the Search Console, then you might be eligible for instant verification. So keep an eye on that if that pops up. And to use instant verification, just make sure you sign into the GMB with the same account that you use for the Google Search Console. Number 5 is bulk verification. This option is accessible for multi-location businesses that need to verify 10 or more locations. So after you sign in to Google My Business, click Get Verified next to one of your locations, and then you choose Chain. Fill in that required information and submit the verification form. It does take time, however. It can take up to a week for Google to review that and then just get back to you. Verification way number 6 is called video chat. And if your business qualifies for video verification, you can use it without a problem. And the verification is done on a Google Meet video call with a Google representative. And you can use the Google Meet link on your computer, or you can download the app for Hangouts for your iOS or Android. And so if you have a brick and mortar business, the Google rep may want to see your workplace, your signage, your inventory, your logos, and may even meet a couple of your employees if they're around. If you own a service type of a business, you may need to show your work vehicle with your brand on it, your license plate, along with some tools of the trade. So normally your phone is going to be a little bit easier way to do it if you're eligible for a video verification. And last but not least is the My Business Provider. It used to be called Trusted Verifiers, but the program allows companies and organizations that manage large amounts of business data to verify other businesses that they're partnered up with. So the business providers will be able to generate verification codes, distribute them among their supported businesses for further verification. The program's only available to local businesses with a physical storefront that have already signed up for Google My Business. So what's next? After your GMB verification is complete, think marketing. Optimize your listing for search and use Google Ads to jump right to the top. Start making sure that you're doing posting on a regular, consistent basis. You can post articles, you can post promotions, you can post specials, you can post events. All those things Google really pays attention to. This is a newer program. In the past, there was no way to get ads in the Maps listing like I was mentioning earlier, but by verifying your GMB listing, you can get seen by more people really, really fast. I did a training on how to get great results with Maps listing, and there's a link below, so make sure you check it out. And that is my overview on GMB verification. Let me ask you a question. Put in the comments below if there's any one tip, one aha that you got out of this video. It helps me know on future videos how to be able to create good content. And if you found this video to be helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Share it and subscribe so that you're alerted of future training videos like this. Thank you for watching.